Hello and welcome to the show. This is Everything Under the Sun. My name is Ty. I hope all of you are doing incredible today, taking care of yourselves and loving yourselves. I love all of you so abundantly, and I say that at the end of every episode, and I say that probably throughout the episodes, and it's something I mean. And it's not anything that you have to do. You don't have to do anything to deserve the love that you are entitled to, the love that you are. You don't have to do anything at all. That's simply what you are, and the love that you're entitled to. And I want all of you to feel that love. I want everyone to feel that love. I want you to feel the joy and love and abundance and peace that you're entitled to. And it's not because you have to do anything or be anyone or be any type of color or any religion or any part of the world or have any education. You're entitled to that because you are you, because you exist. And I desire everyone to feel that love, to feel that peace. You are entitled to it. There's nothing that you have to do to deserve that. You already deserve it. And there's nothing that you can do to remove that deservingness. Always and forever, you are entitled to that. And I wish all people to feel that. And that's why I have this podcast. This is why I'll never monetize this podcast. It's because I just desire this peace for people to have in their life, to live their passions, to know that they are truly beautiful and perfect exactly as they are. And as we do this work to realize that within ourselves, I assure you, we may hear those words as you're peaceful, you're amazing, and you're perfect exactly as you are. And you may think of people that may do what you see as very terrible things, and you may say, well, how are they perfect exactly as they are? Maybe they don't realize the love and the light and the perfection that they are. They don't realize that they deserve happiness in their life. Maybe they are tormented within. Maybe they have demons within them that they can no longer hold within themselves. And they unleash this onto the world. They don't know that the love that they are. They don't know the abundance that they are. They don't know the peace and joy that they are able to experience. And there are many of us that go through dark times. I've spoken of my depression, and I didn't know that. It's actually something I consciously was like, yes, I know that I deserve this, and I didn't feel it. It's not something that I felt within myself. And that made my experience something that was very unpleasant. It made my world something that was very, very sad. Something I didn't want to be a part of, even though consciously I knew I had this deserving. There's work that we have to do from within, and there's a choice that we have to make. And I spoke about this when I spoke about my experience of depression, and it took me until I left all my circumstance, all my environment, all the people that were around me, entered a new environment to realize that I was still depressed. And in that moment of realizing, it was actually a month after I had moved away from all my friends, where I was living, my environment, everything had changed. And it was a month into changing my environment that I realized that I was still depressed. Well, I knew I was still depressed, but I realized that everything around me had changed and I was still depressed. I was still feeling depressed. I was still feeling depressed. And that's what I want to speak about today. It's not me feeling depressed, but the feeling that we have is what we are feeling. You are feeling the sadness that you experience. You are feeling the joy that you experience. You are feeling that. And we may attribute this to experiences that we're having, or people that we're having, or situations that come into our favor or not in our favor. And we say, okay, well, this experience is causing me this joy or this happiness, or this person is causing me this pain or this hurt. But we are the ones that are feeling it. And as I may have mentioned before, when I was going through that depression, there are things that I was thinking about. I was thinking about different people and situations and things that were causing me the sadness, or what I felt were causing me the sadness that I was feeling. And I asked myself, okay, I'm away from all of those things. I'm away from all of those people, yet I am still feeling this depression. Has anything else changed? The world hasn't stopped. There are people still living their lives. Even the people that I feel may have caused me the distress and the sadness that I was feeling, maybe they're living their best life. I'm the one that's stuck with these feelings. I'm the one that's still feeling them. And in that moment, it was a moment of empowerment. It was a moment of realizing that I'm the one feeling it, so I'm the one that can change it. and I'm the only one that can change it. We may have kind words and things that are said to us, and a hug and an embrace from a friend that may help to give us that resonance of peace that we desire to feel from within, but we're the ones that are deciding to feel that. People can give us words of affirmation, say, I love you, but you may not want to receive that. Maybe you can think about an early relationship that you had, and in the beginning of that relationship, oh, everything is so special, you feel so in love. And then as that relationship starts to progress, maybe that person says those same words, but maybe it's after an argument, and you choose not to receive that, so you don't feel that love. And maybe you cry at night because you're like, oh, well, like this person may not have meant that, even though they were the same words as before. It's our allowance to receive those words, and maybe that person didn't mean it. Maybe they didn't mean it either of those times, but you felt it. You decided to resonate with it at one point. You decide to feel it at one point. And although other people may seem to aid in us feeling certain things, at the end of the day, it's us feeling those things. And it's something hard to put in words because, again, like, words don't teach. It's something that you have to feel within yourself, but know that within yourself, you are the one that's feeling what you're feeling. You are the only one that's feeling it. This other person that you're arguing with, they may enjoy and they may relish in you getting angry. You may think that you're getting them riled up too, but maybe they're just enjoying it. We are the ones that's feeling the feelings that are unpleasant, and we are also the ones that are feeling the feelings that are incredibly pleasant. When you go on a bike ride and you're saying, oh, this is so fun to ride a bike, maybe other people don't know how to ride a bike, or maybe they're afraid of bikes. That's not a fun experience for them. That's not what resonates fun for them. It's what you are feeling. If bike riding was fun as just like a general thing, then everyone would have fun riding bikes. That's not true. The feelings that we are feeling are the feelings that we are feeling. If you go on a hike and you enjoy it and you're like, oh my gosh, that was such great exercise, I had so much fun. Maybe people don't like to go into nature. Like, nature's not my thing. That's not something that they would do for exercise or something that they would seem as enjoyable. They wouldn't receive that feeling of enjoyment within themselves. It's something that's so powerful, and it's something I say so many times, but I try to say it in different words because, again, the words don't resonate. It's the resonance that you feel. If you resonate with anything that I say, if you feel anything from the words that I speak, it's something that you are feeling. And that is something incredibly powerful. If you feel inspired, that is your inspiration. If you're feeling empowered, then that is your empowerment. If you're feeling stronger, if you're feeling more gratified, if you're feeling happiness, if you're feeling joy, if you're feeling love, that is you. That is you feeling that. And you are able to create that anytime you desire. And as we do this work to understand the things that are keeping us from that in so many different ways, we can allow ourselves to receive what we are entitled to. What we are all entitled to. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what background you have, what religion you believe in. You are entitled to love because that is what you are. That is what we all are. And that is something that can give us tremendous peace as we embody that within our lives. You are truly incredible. And I wish only the best things for you in this experience that you are having. But know that you have the choice to make this experience different for you. Because when you are on that bike ride or having that hike and you're saying, I'm having fun, you're experiencing fun, right? Because you're feeling it. Our experience is based on what we were feeling. When I was feeling depressed, everything was very depressive. It was very sad. It wasn't pleasant for me. You may have had a very similar feeling. When we are feeling something, that is what our experience is. And as I said before, we are the ones feeling it. So we have control over how long we choose to be in that experience. We can shift our experience. We want to experience joy and abundance and love. Feel that. Because in the feeling of it, it is experiencing it. When you are in love, you're like, oh, I'm in love. I'm experiencing love. It's because you're feeling it. I'm enjoying life so much. Why are you enjoying life? Because you're feeling it. It is coming down to our feelings. And as we grow in this empowerment to move towards knowing that we have control over how we choose to experience this experience, no one else can dictate that for you. They can throw stones at you and you can choose to see that as something terrible. And I mean, maybe, I mean, it's not the best thing to have stones thrown at you, but to choose to feel belittled, to choose to feel sadness, to choose to feel hurt, to choose to feel weakened by this. There have been people that have been burned alive that have held their ground with what they believed in. People that have, fought and died in so many different things have died believing in what they believed in. Holding their ground, holding their peace. There have been people in peaceful protests that have held their peace up until the moment that they were killed. You don't have to waver. You don't have to succumb to what the world is trying to bring you to. You have a choice. And that is something incredibly powerful. You can experience joy and peace and ease. You don't have to go through that suffering anymore. You don't have to be stoned alive. You don't have to be burned. You don't have to be killed for choosing peace. We are in a new time, and you are able to choose peace now because you've always deserved it. You are able to choose abundance now because you have always deserved it. Feel that. Feel it within yourself and experience it. And as I said before, even if it's for a moment, then know that you experience abundance for a moment. You experience love for a moment. You experience joy for a moment. And as you hold that feeling and that resonance more and more, that will be your experience. Because what else would you be experiencing but joy and love and laughter and dance and whatever else you want to experience? Feel it within yourself. Embody it within yourself. And you will be experiencing it. You will be experiencing it. You are incredibly powerful and you are so radiant. You are something that is beyond words, and I love you so much. And I want you to feel that joy and that love that you are entitled to. You are incredible. And I wish these words can resonate with it. And if you feel anything from these words that I'm saying, then know that is you. That is you feeling it, and know that you know how incredible you are. You know how amazing you are. And you know it because you feel it. It's something so special. And you know that's the truth when you feel it and it feels good. Because absence of the truth does not feel good. The dismay, the suffering, the sadness, the dis-ease that we feel within ourselves in this experience, it's not something that is the truth. And when we hear the truth and feel the truth and get all fuzzy inside and warm and smile and just glow, the radiant light that we are, that is when you know that is the truth. And that is what you are. And you deserve every single moment of joy and happiness and peace and abundance in this life. Strive for it. Choose that. Know that you deserve it. And feel it right now in this moment so that you can experience that very thing right now in this moment. I love you all so much, and that may be the most times I've said it in this episode, but it is true always and forever. That's all I have for this episode, and I wish all of you the best in this new year to come and just in life, in all the things. If you have any thoughts or ideas or anything that you'd like to share, you can send that to everything.sunpodcast@gmail.com. You can join any of the social media groups, Instagram, everything.sunpodcast, Twitter, @everysunpodcast, and the Facebook group, @everysunpodcast as well. I love you all so abundantly, and I'll see you soon.